Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Gemini from the 1st to up to and including the 15th of November 2020. If you have Gemini placements or you're a cross watcher for the Gemini, this reading could be for you. So let's have a look. Obviously, if this is something that doesn't resonate, check other aspects of your chart. It could well be that those readings resonate more. Let's jump in. Just going to get a theme for you guys from the 1st to the 15th for Gemini. What is Gemini's theme from the 1st to the 15th of November, please, Spirit? The Sun, truth, illumination, children, inner child, enlightenment, awakening. I'm hearing the inner senses. I'm hearing the inner senses. Bottom of the deck is death. Could be an ego death here. Could be an ego death that you're working towards, you have worked towards. Let's utilise our new deck, brand new today. So if you've been used to seeing the Oracle of the Divine Sun, this is from the people that designed the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. This is called the Moon Oracle. So let's see what the themes are for Gemini. What is the theme for Gemini, please? Because we've got the Sun here, may as well bring the Moon in as well, because you guys are the twins. So Gemini, please, Spirit, from Gemini from the 1st to the 15th November. What is the theme? What is the theme for Gemini, Spirit? Wow. Okay. Okay, interesting. We've got Fortuna here. There could be some increase in money. And we've got full moon air on the bottom of the deck. Something is blossoming here. On one hand, you could have felt a bit restricted. Being overlooked. I'm hearing feeling alone, right? So that's one element of this that you could have been in, right? I feel like there's money changes here, but there could be a bit of competitiveness around this, right? We've got fire energy here as well. It's like something has begun here that's possibly taking shape and you're wanting to invest in this more, but it could involve a competitive element. This feels very much like the Five of Wands. We've also got, it feels like there's a door that's been opened, sort of an opportunity here that's being opened to this, right? And it's about to give you this change of energy with this wheel, because it feels like a bit like the Wheel of Fortune here. Again, this is a very mirrored card. So it feels like you're going from nothing to something. It feels like something's closing out where you felt like nothing was happening and you weren't being acknowledged and nothing was really moving and you weren't really being able to invest in anything because there wasn't anything to invest in. But suddenly there's this doorway that's allowing you to invest, and because there's an opportunity to invest and because there's something that's worth investing in. So it looks like you're being offered something here that is worthwhile, but I think we need to, because look, we've got the full moon in air, so the flowers are blossoming, so there's an opportunity at hand here, I feel, right? So let's keep digging. Let's see what else. So the Sun, again, it gives growth, doesn't it? The Sun provides growth, so again there could be a seed that was planted or is being planted and the Sun is growing that. Let's see, what else does Gemini need to be aware of, please, from the 1st to the 15th? Courage and success. So I feel like there's possibly this opportunity that's going to lead to this energy that maybe you didn't utilise before or wasn't offered before, but is now being offered. Alright. And let's have a look. What else is happening for Gemini, please, from the 1st? You're being released. There's something karmic that you're being released from. What else is happening for Gemini from the 1st to the 15th, Spirit? Inner child work, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like your shadow side is bringing up so much stuff that was never acknowledged. The shaman here, this is like a sort of a rumbling that the Scorpio season is probably bringing up all kinds of things that you thought was resolved. But it's to do with how you view you, how you value yourself, and also your internal child. And there's Spirit is saying this is the right time and place to do it. So if you put that off, then I feel like this is going to be the right time to do this, because it's like there's a door that's going to, the door's open of this value that is I think you're going to be seeing yourself in a new light at the end of this. Right, let's use, this is a lovely gift from Michelle. This is the Vice Versa Tarot. Absolutely stunning deck. Each of the cards have 2 viewpoints, and I know with Geminis, you guys very often have 2 viewpoints or 2 opposing energies. Now, sorry if anyone gets offended by this. The reason I'm saying that is because my moon is now in the 3rd, progressed in the 3rd house, and my sun is progressed in Gemini. So I feel like I've got a little bit of insight onto that. I can't sit and proclaim I have a lot, because it's only a temporary energy, isn't it? But I feel like this deck suits. My guides chose this deck for you guys. So, Gemini, what is happening for our lovely Geminis from the 1st up to and including the 15th of November 2020, please? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is happening? You are on the money. Look at this Queen of Pentacles. It's like you're sat there going, so all of the training that I've had to get to a point, this is now me taking that coin and running with it. So you are investing in you with the help of your spirit team. Look at this. It looks like a kestrel that's on her, I want to say horns, but it's not. You've got strong backing here from Spirit. Do you know what's really interesting? This is the interesting part. On her chair behind her, she's got the star, 5-pointed star, right? That's the element of the masculine and the feminine combined, but it's also stability, you know. That's just one element of it. I'm sure everyone could sit and list 15,000 different elements of the star in the comment section, but that's just what's coming through at the moment. This is a measure of maturity that someone's reached, and of course she's holding that star, that pentacle, and the chair holds the star. So it's almost like she's found her niche. She's found, or he's found his place. Someone's finding their place here. Finally, your place in the world. So again, you could be going from sort of feeling like you didn't have somewhere to feeling like that is everywhere, you know. It feels like you're walking through this threshold into success with this card, right? Now, let's see what else they want to show us for our lovely... So we've got the 2 of Swords here, where there's a lack of awareness. There's possibly an imbalance of viewing certain things. Now, can you see you've got the thunder and lightning in the background, but you've also got the blue and the orange sword. For me, this is very strong masculine, feminine energy. Your emotions are so overwhelming that I feel like you possibly went into a bit of shutdown here. Too much going on. And I feel like the more material plane is the easy way of dealing with it, because you don't have to then go within. The interesting part here is if you look on the back of the card, she's staring out at the moon. And the moon is that emotional energy. It's that world, you know. Someone is focusing not on the emotional and deliberately trying not to focus on the emotional. They're trying to focus on the physical. So I think Spirit are trying to help you through into this spiritual awakening. But someone's trying to hold on to the more physical because it's their comfort zone. And Spirit are saying, we are not really asking you to do that. We've got the Ten of Wands here, so there's a burden that's being carried. And it's interesting because he's moving past the statue. And he may, I mean, honestly, he may as well be the statue because it's kind of got the same stance here. I feel like the statue's even staring at him as if to say, I mean, I'm hearing it's a lonely road. He's trying to build a house. Can you see on the back of the card? He's trying to build a house here because the houses in the background aren't quite built. So he's using this to build. So the security element again is the focus, but the spiritual and the emotional may not be. All right. Now you got to remember, if spirit are trying to make this super hard for you, is it because you're on the wrong track, or is it because you're focusing on the wrong things? That is definitely something they want you to have a look into. Because if they're trying to block you with certain things, it's not because they're trying to be cruel. They're probably trying to get you to look in a certain area. Okay. This to me looks like Temperance, this card. This card looks like Temperance to me, which is about balance, spiritual balance. So again, that would kind of affirm what we've been saying here. Yeah, this looks like it's balance. Yeah, it is. No, it's not Temperance. Wow. Wow, this is the Star. This is healing. Making peace with one's own past to lay the foundations for building of a new self. So we've seen that with the man building the house, isn't it? Reconciliation of opposites, resolution of conflict. So this is healing. This is a very strong healing energy. And as you can see, we've got what looks like a being that is... We're going to start introducing random things into the card. This is definitely a Gemini thing, isn't it? In fact, that's more Aquarius, I feel, but... suddenly, randomly... I've got to laugh. Yeah, someone's trying to offer healing. The spiritual area, that, you know, it's like they're trying to give you this balance here and this healing to move into this new stage. Is kind of the way I want to say it, really. So you're definitely starting something afresh here. This is a new energy that's coming in. I feel like it will probably come in possibly in the next stages of November, but let's see what else is going on with you guys. Let's see what else is happening for this. Michelle, thank you so much for this deck. This deck is amazing. This is already telling me a massive story here. Right, let's see. That one's flipped. So it looks like we have got the King of Cups here, I think. This looks like the King of Cups. You watch, it'll be something else. So, the King of Cups. Yeah, this has to be the King. Yeah, it's the King of Cups. But he's got his back to the card. He's got his back to the card. And as you can see, once the camera focuses, he's got his cup in his hand. He's surveying the horizon. But look, can you see you've got the dolphin behind him? So, in order for you to match this energy, you have to do this healing. So if you're... Oh, excuse me, by the way, I'm not tired. But sometimes when there's a lot of energy in readings, I can channel that. So I apologise. Maybe someone's watching this tired and I'm channeling them. What they're saying is they're trying to bridge the gap. So your healing would help their healing. But there's also a potential telepathic connection going on here between two people. But can you see... How interesting is this? You've got two kind of energies with their backs to the cards. And then this, they've both got people with them. So this looks like spirit that's trying to guide this. And they're trying to slowly bring this awareness and this healing in, so that, you know, slowly you'll be meeting again with the door that we saw. There's a joining at some point of the two, because don't forget, we've got one that's in the Queen of Pentacles energy and one in the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. So there's a bit of a mismatch here. So the healing they're bringing in could be to bring you on the same level as this energy, which is the Cups energy. So definitely worth looking into dropping into that Cups energy and opening that heart center up and doing some healing. So we've got the Seven of Cups. This is about illusions and choices. I feel like possibly at some point someone's gone, yeah, but I don't know if they really want to be with me, and I don't know how I feel about this, and I don't really know what I want to do, and I'm not too sure what I want to do. Now we've also got here the Queen, what looks like the Queen of Wands. So there could be another person around this person, which could be why you're undecided about this, and or you're blocking that kind of view because you're a bit worried about how that's going to go. And then we've also got here the what looks like the Ace of Swords. Is that that can't be the Ace. That's got to be the Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's the Knight. So we've got the Knight of Swords. So there's possibly a burden around this situation here. Or is that a Page? Oh, I don't know now. Is that the Page of Swords? This has to be the Knight, surely. He's not the King. He can't be the King. Oh no, he's the Page. Yeah, I'm so confused what one he is. No, he's the Page. He's the Page of Swords. It's like you're learning. There's a kind of burden here that I feel that you're trying to understand and learn about. There could be a burden with you guys getting together that is being balanced out, I'm hearing. So hence why maybe they're getting you to focus on your healing while that burden gets like kind of balanced out. What else is happening for our lovely Geminis? So we've got the Page of Wands. Communication. I feel like maybe you're not in communication with this person either, and I feel like that's possibly also not helping the situation. So the kind of focus here is healing on you while they're debating about the communication. I think is going to be very useful. The healing is the prime focus here. And then we've got the Page of Cups. So this person wants to offer you something. They want to offer you something. But they have to be they're trying to manifest them being single. They're trying to manifest them being single because we've got the Nine of Pentacles. And then we've got the Magician, but we can only see the back of the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles. That's how the cards landed. So it's like they're both focusing on, they're both trying to manifest this. You and this person is both trying to manifest this. You're trying to heal and get them to communicate, and they're trying to manifest this solution to a problem. They feel an overwhelming burden though, whatever's going on at the moment, and it's to do with the fact that there's an existing situation that they are trying to navigate out of, but they are wanting to come to you. All right, let's see what else is going on here. What else is happening, please, from the 1st to the 15th of November 2020 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? What else? So there's going to be, wow, there's going to be real quick movement here. Look at this Eight of Wands with the Ace of Wands. So this is very fast moving action with the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I mean, you could sit there and go, Well, that could be the Nine of Wands, which is wounded warrior. Yes, it could be, because we've also got the Eight of Cups as well. So someone's determined to move away emotionally from something. And as you can see here, how ironic, we've got the, can you see the sun and the moon? We picked the sun out, and now I read from the moon deck, and there was obviously something behind that. So it feels like they're trying to find, there could be news that someone finds out very quickly that makes some movement here. Because can you see we've got the Eight of Wands here with the lightning, which is, it feels like there's a shock, something shocking. Someone takes that Ace of Wands, which is the action, right? Again, can you see the lightning has hit something as well? So there could be very fast communication about a specific subject, and then that prompts the person, because can you see they're holding the Ace of Wands there and they're moving on. So let's ask the question. What is this revelation? What is this shocking revelation that comes out? This is the Three of Wands in the reverse. So something that maybe you were thinking was going to take longer is about to close out. Something's speeding up. What is speeding up? What exactly is going to speed up? The action. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune's here and the Two of Cups. This person is leaving the situation, but there's something they're finding out about that is going to prompt them to do it. What is the revelation they find out that prompts them? The Knight of Wands. Five of Pentacles. They emotionally feel left out in the cold, so they don't go after it anymore, and it's to do with a commitment. So what is the Knight of Wands? So someone's hurt emotionally. Could have been a third party around someone else that they've sort of said, no, look, I'm not doing this. What is the news here that is learnt? There's something that is making them question the commitment that they've given. It's to do with, yep, there could be another party. So your person could be with a karmic who's then also entertained another party, and that's enough to provoke them to leave, because they find something out. I'm hearing gossip as well. Okay, that's kind of a lot of cards, but let's see what they're trying to show me here. I think yeah, look. Let me check which card this is. This is Temperance. They were waiting to heal the situation, and I think they weren't expecting to have to act this quickly. But a secret came to light with the High Priestess. This is the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck here, right? And as you can see, most times when you get the High Priestess, she's got the curtain that's covering behind her, which is kind of basically saying that there's the veil here that you can't quite see into what the secret is, but there's no curtain, and the scrolls are on the floor. So it's almost as if she's read the scrolls and she knows what's in them. Look, she's reading the book and she's looking out, and can you see you've got that sun disc, and the sun disc is about truth. And the death, again, we have the two major themes, which is about the sun and death. The door, I think, is going to be where the veil is super thin after Halloween, and there's a truth that comes in that is, I'm hearing shattering illusions, and someone decides that that's more than enough evidence for them to get out of the situation. What's going to happen from the 1st to 15th of November 2020 for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, please. Yep. They realise it's not their... Look, we've got the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups. So this is someone realising that what they thought was their wish fulfillment isn't, and that they're possibly wasting their time a little bit here, and they're off. Because we've also got Strength. on the bottom of the deck, which is ego, and it's also about obviously determination, but that, can you see that it's the back of the card here? And interestingly, we've got something that's not particularly welcoming staring at it, which I think is ego. This is about ego death, but let's have a look. So, and don't forget, after strength comes the hermit, which is when they go within. A glance into the inner abyss, a reflection in one's own demons, no longer observed with fear but as strong points. So again, something that possibly someone was fearing. Maybe they were fearing leaving the person, but what they had to fear after all was the truth, possibly. Let's have a look. What was the secret, please, that came out? What was the High Priestess keeping a secret, please? What was the demon? 10 of Wands. I think they also possibly built up a picture of if they left the situation, it would be harder than it is. And it's, again, it's possibly their own demon that was providing that illusion. What was the secret here? That they weren't as, they weren't as sure about the connection as what they were making out. I think they possibly were, and I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about to whoever else they were around. I feel like someone was feeding them a bit of an illusion here. They were possibly just keeping them holding on. They weren't investing. Like, what was the secret that's finally been realised? What was the demon? Yeah, the Queen of Wands. It's like, can you see on this Queen of Wands card, if you look at her, she's got her eyes shut. This is someone in their power. She's holding a wand. She's in her chair, and she's got sort of things growing around her, right? Do you know, it's really interesting because it's like, this is not her natural environment, is it? Because the Queen of Wands is a fiery energy, and around wood it would burn it, wouldn't it? And I feel like possibly that was the illusion, is that, well, I can't possibly leave because this would create some other issues. But look at what's going on behind her. Like, if you were to look at the other angle, there's something bigger than her overseeing that, and it looks like the truth. It's like, again, it's an illusion that's been totally shattered here. There's an illusionary energy that's being totally moved out the way. So if someone was scared about leaving, this is like the door of truth is blowing open, and whatever fit, because again, look, don't forget we had prisoner and recognition in reverse. So it's like that was maybe a thought process someone was having, that, well, I'm stuck because that you know, this is never going to be acknowledged, or I don't know how to deal with this. And then don't forget we had competitiveness and then Fortuna. So it's like there was a competitive element, but then fortune was on the side of you, which then created this door, this opportunity, which we saw, which was again the other heads up we got. And as you can see, the sun was in the background. So the truth has been hidden up until now, and the real true colours of this person are here. You'll get this person, you, whoever this is, whether it's you or your counterpart, is seeing this for what it is. And it, of course, when you shine a light on something, it takes the fear away, doesn't it? So what was once indecision is now very clearly being decided with this Two of Pentacles with the back. The Pentacle is being offered to the rightful owner. So this is someone making a firm decision about what to choose, and this is stability, right? So it looks like they're on their way to offer something here with this Ace of Pentacles. So it looks like a new start on the way. But let's have a look at the outcome that they're going to show us here for Gemini. What is the outcome for Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs from the 1st to the 15th. What is the outcome for Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. That's a lot of cards. Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. I just keep hearing the illusions have been shattered. Illusions have been shattered. So we've got 3 here. The Empress. What is this? So I think someone was posing to be an empress, because the outcome is the empress, right? And then we've got the sword in the reverse, the ace of swords in the reverse, which is essentially talking about an untruth. So I think someone invested in this thinking that they were investing in someone, but it was an illusion. The person that was invested in is not the person that they thought they were. And that truth is about to be blown wide open. Because we've got the Nine of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands reversed, which is about, this is not wish fulfillment. The burden is now lifted because it's no longer observed as a wish fulfillment. It's observed as what it is, which is, you know, the true colours have been observed. The Five of Swords, so there could have been a lot of arguing about what to do about this connection. That's going to be put on hold because the truth is out as well. And then we've also got the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So the one pentacle we saw, which was being offered to the new start, this is going to be now to their divine counterpart, which is going to be a long-term stable effort because the truth has been revealed, that the rightful counterpart has been shown, the rightful energy has been revealed in the right time. Anything else you want to say to our Gemini spirit? I just keep hearing all will be revealed, and don't forget we've got the star, and we've got it's saying, and this will provide healing. They're saying all will be revealed, and the star, again, this will provide a lot of healing because the truth will be out. So if people have been getting frustrated with the situation, it says making peace with one's own past to lay the foundations for the building of a new self, reconciliation of opposites, resolution of conflict. So this is if you're still in this energy and you're worried about how to rebuild this spirit is working for you here. You're not going to have to worry about that. All right, don't worry about that. And let's do a final card just as a little final message for Gemini for outcome. Final messages for our Geminis from the 1st to the 15th. What is the final message for our lovely Geminis? We've got soulmates here, so this is a divine counterpart connection here. As you can see, the heart's been unlocked. Now I can't guarantee this is going to be for every single person watching this. Obviously use discernment, but there is definitely a regeneration of something here that's being rebuilt on truth. That's going to provide this beautiful long-term success with the milk and honey. Very, very beautiful, abundant card. Okay guys, this was your reading for Geminis. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions. It means a lot to me. We're going to be doing lives, probably, maybe reduced lives if I'm totally honest with you, but we'll have to see how that goes. Tune into our live tomorrow, 8 PM British, well actually we're in daylight saving, we've come out of daylight savings now, so the timings will be different. If it's 8 PM British Standard Time, if you're on the East Coast it will be 4 PM I think. So again, just check, but it's the clocks have just gone forward. So again, it's 8 PM English time, British time, and it's the clocks have now gone back, so the timing will be different. Okay guys, take care, have a wonderful month, keeping my fingers crossed for you. Until next time, bye bye.